building and maintaining one website is already a big enough job on its own, but some brands and companies actively choose to have more, and you might not even realize they're completely separate websites. But before you decide whether you need one or not, let's talk about subdomains versus subdirectories. Starting off with, what is a subdomain? Neely, take it away.
Thought you'd never ask. But a subdomain is an optional part of a URL that creates a completely separate section of your website. If a URL has a subdomain, it will be before the domain name with a period. Websites might use subdomains to test or stage web development, to create new directories, to separate and store web files. For example, Taylor Swift uses a subdomain for her merch, store.taylorswift.com, which is separate from her website, taylorswift.com. Both websites use the same domain name with a unique subdomain. In fact, do you know www is actually just a subdomain? And the normal domain is called a naked domain when it does not have a www attached to it. A little fun fact for you.
Fun fact indeed, but T-Swift also uses a subdirectory, taylorswift.com/events, for her events page. And one of the best ways to think of the subdirectory is like a folder inside your hard drive, and the subdomain is a different hard drive in the computer.
So why does she use a subdomain for her store and a subdirectory for her events page? Well, subdomains can be ideal if your website has a lot of content. If you need individual landing pages for your sales funnels, or if you have an e-commerce page built on a different platform than your website. And while she is selling a variety of products, clothing, CDs, tissues, her primary business is performing her music. Having that subdomain separates her general merchandise from her ticket sales and makes it easier for her team to market the two individually. Taylor Swift merchandise and Taylor Swift live in concert. Basically, you'd use subdomains to separate content entirely and subdirectories to just branch off from the subdomains they belong to.
But if you're looking for a deciding factor on which is the better path, you need to understand how it will impact your SEO. And according to Google, they crawl, index, and rank subdomains the same as subdirectories, and they're able to understand that your main domain and subdomain are connected. However, if you're a blogger or a small business with limited time and resources, using subdirectories will help you rank your website faster than using the subdomain, since you want as many links as possible going back to your main site.
The choice between subdomains and directories can get confusing, but you should always be focused on the keywords and SEO of your root domain, rather than trying to maintain authority over several subdomains. That's a wrap. Your journey does not have to end here. We have over 200 videos for you to keep on watching.
And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is The Journey.